Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we are back with our ICBM Submarine. As you guys can see right here, this thing is actually almost ready to go. A few of you guys have been saying, Maddie, it needs some sort of defense, you know, it needs some sort of local defense. Which a few of you guys have been saying a deck gun, which I don't think fits this at all, to be honest. It is too modern for a deck gun. And also, a few of you guys have been saying torpedoes. Now, we do have room for torpedoes still, so we might end up doing that, but I'm not entirely sure just yet. Anyway, the first thing we need to do is move this guy up onto the top of the Periscope, and then we actually need to work on other stuff as well. We need to split this door into two, so we actually have two doors, and the only other thing that I can actually think of doing is actually adding some decoys, because I think that would be really cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and grab this guy right here, go ahead and cut it and move it up to the top of this. Essentially, I'm doing this so that we'll actually be able to see behind us whenever we use the radar. It actually makes sense, so there you go. If we then have a little look at where the sonar is, that won't actually fully work because it isn't actually in the water. We are going to leave it there for now though, because we're going to use it once we dive, and that should be fine. Okay, from there, we wanted to change this into two doors. So let's go ahead and try and figure out how big these are, and then go to the center and work that out. So 27, we need the center of that, which is 14, which is there. Let's go and delete all of this, and delete all of this. There we go. And then delete this guy, and delete all of this, and all of this, and all of this. There we go. And split it into two doors. Okay, so we need one of these guys going around this side like so. Actually, delete that guy as well. There we go. Good. Delete that one, delete this one, this one, this one, this one, and there we go. Okay, cool. So these are in. There we go. Fantastic. We're then going to do these guys as well. So we'll go ahead and do this, and also do this. There we go. And then we just need to attach all of it together in order for it to work. Yes. Okay, spin it around, flip it over, attach these guys together right here. Go ahead and turn this around as well, do this, and then go ahead and do this across the top, and there we go. Okay, very nice indeedy. Very nice. Alright, go ahead and put that guy right there. Put this guy right here. Delete this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And these guys right here as well. In order for this to actually work. Alright, there we go. Do those guys right there. Go ahead and put this piece on as well. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And then go ahead and do these guys as well right there. Okay, so we need an extra button on this one. It's actually going to go here. Actually, no, it's going to go here instead. That's fine. Go ahead and whack that onto there. That's going to control this guy. We then need another one on this side with an actual hinge, and then that one will work too. Okay, luckily, we are going to be fine. So grab this guy, delete this bit right here, smash this onto there, just like so, and merge these guys together. There we go. Good. So where is this currently connected to? It's actually currently connected to there. Realistically, it actually only needs to be connected to here, and not both of them, and that'll be fine. Okay, so, yes, we need to connect these together properly, otherwise we obviously have no reason for it. So, let's go to the inside, grab another one of these guys, whack it straight on top of there like this, there we go, and attach this guy to this button right here, and this to here, there we go. So now we can actually connect these guys to the electricity, of course, there we go. Go ahead and send this all the way down to there, I suppose, that'll work, and that's actually fine. So now we have two smaller doors, which should actually seal and also work. So if we go into here, we press this. Okay, that doesn't work, but this one will. Oh, never mind, it doesn't have any electricity. Okay, I suck at this. I suck at this. I thought that had electricity, but it's just because it passes straight through. Interesting. Somebody also mentioned the reason we're not turning is because this is unpowered. That isn't true. It is actually powered. So, yes, there you go. Anyway, let's go and attach this guy to there. There we go, good. This guy's now powered, that's good. This guy's now powered. But what we need to do is go to this guy. Oh no, why is that not working actually? Why is that not working? Because it should be. That's connected to there and it should flip up. And this guy's connected to there, so that should work as well. It just wasn't. That's weird. Aha, okay, I fully understand why this isn't actually working. It's because they are two separate entities, and of course that doesn't work. Because they are two separate entities, but the actual one over here is the same as that one, if that made sense. So they were both in the middle blue, which obviously doesn't make any sense. But there you go. They are now separate? No, they're not. They're not separate. Hang on. Why? Grab this all the way to there. Go ahead and cut it and paste it back in. There we go. Good. Go ahead and cut this guy as well and paste it back in. There we go. Merge this guy with this guy with this guy, and this with this. Oh, but that's wrong. That is wrong. No. Undo that. Okay, go ahead and grab this guy and this guy. Go ahead and cut it. Paste it back in. Merge this with this. There we go. Good. Go ahead and get the this as well. Go ahead and cut it. Paste it back in. Merge this with this. And there we go. Now it should actually work. Okay, so let's go ahead and push this button right here. And there we go. Nice. That totally works. Do this on as well. And there we go. That totally works as well. So now we actually have 2 doors. And it doesn't look as silly, which is awesome. Okie dokie. So the next thing that I actually want to do is go to sonar. Here we go. This is a noisemaker. A distracting device for sonar. Emits a very loud noise and inaudible frequency when activated as a decoy or distraction for sonar components that are listening passively. Okay, so what we should be able to do is actually fire these off this, which would be awesome. So I'm going to come up with some sort of device that we can build into this, which will work really nicely. So let's go ahead and delete 3 right there, delete 3 right here, and delete 3 right there. We're then going to delete a few more just to make sure we actually have enough room for this. Paint that in right there, paint that in right there, and right there. Actually, go back a little bit more, and a little bit more, and we'll actually bury this into here, which should be awesome. Maybe. So, in order for this to work, we need a pivot. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and grab one of these guys and shove it on there like this. There's 1. Actually, put it further backwards. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Good. And then we need a track for this as well. So we're going to use these guys. Go ahead and put this on the top of there. 1, 2, and 3, and that's it, maybe? Sure. Okay. Actually, no. Let's put it here. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Let's go ahead and shove this guy right there like so. Grab one of these, put it right here real quick. Grab a gripper. And shove it on there as well. So, the easiest way to do this actually would be to delete that guy right there. Put it right there instead. Put this guy on here like this. There we go. And delete this one. And then we need a sonar device on there. Sonar. Here we go. Go ahead and grab one of those noisemakers. Attach it directly onto here like this. And, I guess, give it some rocket boosters. And that'll work, maybe. Oh, you know, I'm actually thinking now we don't need the tracks. We don't need the tracks. We literally just need a hard point for this. But that'll be fine. Actually, no. Let's do it that way. So, a hard point. Here we go. Hard point. Go ahead and put that directly on here like so. Good. Then let's get ourselves another one of these. Put it right here. Build that across to there. Get ourselves another hard point, which is just one of these guys. And put it on there like so. Get ourselves a sonar noisemaker. Here we go, just one of these. And shove it on here like this. And then... Actually, no, let's put it on this side, that's fine. And then get ourselves some rocket boosters. And put it on that side. Here we go. So just do this and this. And then we should be able to launch them off. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and seal this bit off for now. Let's just do this across here. We'll then actually seal these guys off on the inside if we can. So... I don't know how to do this actually, but go straight across the middle. All the way down to the end. That's probably fine. There we go. Go ahead and send it back down the middle as well. All the way back down to here. There we go. Delete these guys. And send it sideways as well. So all the way to there. Although actually probably not. And then from here all the way to the back side. To about there. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and delete all of this. Okie dokie. Then fill that in with this piece right here, and there we go. So it doesn't necessarily have to be sealed, it just has to work. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this guy, and this guy. And drop it down by 1, so we can actually grab all of it. There we go. Go ahead and send it to this side as well. There we go, okay, good. Go ahead and copy this. Move it over, paste it in. Move it over, paste it in, and there we go. Okay, cool. So merge these guys with these guys. There we go. Delete this one in the center, this one in the center, this one in the center, and attach one of these instead. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Then let's get ourselves a number, so we can actually somewhat, like, aim them upwards. Actually, no. No. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Right, okay, let's get ourselves a number and try it anyway. So what we'll do is we'll go down all the way to the bottom. where we can put a number in. Actually, no. We'll put it just here. Here we go. So put it right there, just like that. There we go. And attach this guy to each and every one of these. There we go. We're then going to name that number 0.5. Actually, more like 0.3. There we go. Give everything electricity and see what that actually does. Because it might work, it might not work. I don't know. Here we go. Attach all these guys together. Attach each of these to each of these. There we go. That might be strange, but sure. There you go. Each of those. And then each of these need to be attached to each of these. Okay, which is crazy, but sure. So that attaches to there, that attaches to there. This one, and this one. And there we go. Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine. Spawn it in. Let's see what that looks like. Here we go. Okay, they're trying to go the wrong way. So clearly it is in the wrong way, but that's okay. All we need to do is put a minus number in front of this. And then it should work. Go. Okay, there we go. What do we think? What do we think of that? Looks a little bit strange, right? But I think it should be fine. 0.3 might be a little bit too much as well. So let's go ahead and drop that a little tiny bit to 0.2 instead. And then give ourselves some buttons in order to actually fire these off. So I want to do this one, and this one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, cool. So attach all of these guys to the electricity. Not to that one, to this one. Good. And then attach each of these to each of these. So, launch actually goes from there to these. And turns that on as well. And same with these ones. Okay, so I need to go to each and every one of these in order to make this work. But hopefully we should be able to. There we go. Okay, good. And then this one. There we go, nice. And then launch needs to go to each and every one of these as well, obviously. So, launch right there. Launch right there. Yes, slowly but surely we are doing this. Launch and launch. There we go. Okay, so spawn it in again. And hopefully each of these work. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. Well, we can't have that, can we? We need to lower the boosters and the fuel on that by a hell of a lot. Actually, no, leave the fuel, but the burn rate is going to be extremely low. We're going to go with like 5. There we go. So 5 on this one as well. And the main reason I'm actually going to be allowing them to continue for ages with full fuel is because it'll make noise and allow the submarine to actually escape somewhat. I mean, that's the plan anyway. So let's go ahead and keep this going. We need enough boost for it to get off of the actual submarine, but as little boost as possible, so that it does keep going for a long time. Here we go. Keep this going. 5%. 5% right here as well. There we go. Good. And 5% right here as well. Now, I'm assuming this is going to work, but obviously we're going to need the sonar to test this. So there we go. That's all of that. Let's see if this works. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fire! Oh, that's still actually quite a lot of boost. It's still flying. But actually, that's okay. That's fine. I'd like to test these underwater as well, but I think we're needing something more like 1% of boost, because this is a lot. Look at them go. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Alright, so I've actually changed them all to 1% now. Let's go ahead and see what happens now. So, by that one first, there we go. It's actually flying, but it goes into the water and it goes crazy. Yeah. Okay. Turns out 1% on a rocket booster is actually too much. Look at it go. I mean, I guess that's going to distract the enemy, but not really in the way you wanted. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Okay, I mean, sure. These are going to distract people, for sure. Okay, so I've gone ahead and actually moved the decoy buttons to the inside, so now they're not located on the outside. And if we go down into here, they are just at where the driver is, and we should be able to just launch them off the side. So if we go ahead and press 1, there it goes. That is awesome. But what we need to test out is what it does when we're actually underneath the water. So let's go ahead and do infinite electricity for a second, because for some reason these guys don't have electricity. Don't know why, but there you go. Let's move ourselves forward so we can go deep, and then, yeah, test them out underwater. Okie dokie, so we are now underwater, as you guys can see. Let's go ahead and fire one off. There we go. So it goes off under the water, and then it goes crazy underneath the water, which is sort of exactly what it should do, which is nice. So let's go ahead and do another one. I guess they could all be on the same button and just take turns to go off, but for now this is okay. And yeah, they are a bit crazy. They're a bit too much, but I can't actually... I can't stop them from being too much unless I don't know. I guess I have to get rid of one of the boosters, I suppose. In fact, that would actually somewhat work. So let's do that. Let's delete one of the boosters so they go crazy and they just start spinning. That's sort of what we want anyway, so it makes sense to do so. So let's go to this, delete that guy, and delete that guy. And that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm then actually going to add a weight block to them as well. Just to make them a little bit better. I don't know whether this is going to work, but let's try it. It might actually be now that they weigh too much, but let's go ahead and do this. There we go. If we're underwater and this is happening, I think that would be fine. It has just gone underneath the water. I don't know how that's happened. It went underneath the land. Like, they're just disappearing through the... Okay, well, that's not a me problem, is it? That's a game problem. What in the world? Okay, I've moved out of the spawn, just in case that was the issue. Let's go ahead and fire another one. Here we go. There it goes, and it goes through the seabed. I don't know why that's happening. Like, they're underneath the actual, like... They're underneath the world. I don't get that. But it is definitely working kind of how I wanted it to, so that's pretty good. Anyway, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. In the next one, we're going to add a bit of a surround to the propeller, because I think that'll look cool. And we might also start adding some torpedoes. We'll see. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.